10 reasons why new agent get failed and what you should do. It's Manny Bagga with the BAGGA team from Royal LePage North. That BAGGA team is most important purpose to record this video is that we can deliver this value towards all the agents, because I see all the new agents, they come in this industry and they've gone out in a daze. What is the reason? How we can protect, how we can make you successful. So if you're going to pay attention very closely to those all 10 reasons and work on it, I guarantee you, you will be way better where you are right now. So let's identify what those reasons are and what you should do to protect yourself. Okay, so reason number 1 is interested, not committed. What is interested, not committed means? One time interested that, you know what, I'm very much interested in this one and committed, and I am doing every single thing, whatever it takes to get those things done. For example, as we all know, real estate industry is not a profession where people kind of dream in the daytime, in the morning, or they kind of grew up with it, say, you know what, I'm going to grade 5, 6, 10, 11, say, you know what, I'm going to become a teacher, I'm going to become a lawyer, I'm going to become a doctor. Nobody sees that I'm going to become a realtor. That profession, sometimes people, their profession is first profession, second profession, or even their third profession. Their main motivation is that they see some of the very good top agent in this industry and they're doing really, really good and they want to become like that, so they become interested. They say, if they can do it, I can do it. So they're interested. Now they wanted to jump in this wagon and they wanted to become a realtor, but they're not committed. In between interested and committed, they're two separate things. Interested, that I wanted to be a flashy. I want to go to this industry, do some calls and do some more sales and make tons of money. But committed, when you are committed, it means you are there for 9 to 5, 7 days, whatever it takes to do every single thing. Interested that, you know what, whenever I feel like, I'll make a call. Whenever I feel like, I go to office. Whenever I feel like, I do a social media post. But you know what? They are not diligently working as a committed. Real estate profession is very high demanding. If you are not committed towards this profession, you are out within days. Think this way. This is your own business. When you become in real estate, you get so much freedom. Freedom means you are your own boss. At that point, if you feel like you can make a call, you can. If you don't feel like, you can't. You want to go book an appointment, you can. You want to go attend an appointment, you can. But on the other side, if you really wanted to be successful, you had to be committed that, you know what, I'm going to work 7 days, I'm going to work 9 to 5, or I'm going to work 5 to 5, or I'm going to work 9 to 9. That takes full committed. So it means if you are not committed, you will be out of this industry pretty soon. My advice for the people who are new on, you should have to have a set schedule. You have to have a set expectation from this own business. It's not my business, it's your business. So that's what I look at it, interested versus committed. The people who are watching me right now, I want you to be not only interested that I'm gonna go and make money, but you need to have full commitment that, you know what, whatever it takes, it doesn't matter, it takes a month, 2 months, 3 months. If I don't make any money, I'm still committed. I'm still wanting to make it happen. That's called real commitment. So let's see the number 2. They are not strategic. What does that mean to you? All the people that come in this real estate industry, they just wanted to try out every single thing. As you know that in real estate, you can do anything and every single thing. You can do residential, you can do commercial, you can do condos, you can do acreages, you can do a land, you name it. But the thing is this one, they wanted to do every single thing, whatever in front of them come, but they're not fully strategize that, hey, what is my strategy? What I'm working on it? What is good for me? What is not good for me? For example, do you know every morning you check your hot sheet, what is selling, what is not selling? You needed to know at this moment, what is the market trends are? Is the market is going down or if the market is going up? Do you know, is this the buyer's market or that's a seller's market? If you are not paying attention towards those all trends, you do not know which properties are coming in the market, which properties are getting price reduced, which properties are getting expired, and which properties are selling. You're just only putting that dart into the black and see it's gonna hit. That's exactly what happened all the new agents. They just only come down and they will say, okay, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Whatever it comes, they just start doing that. My tip for those peoples, which one they are looking, number one, they need to understand what is good for them. Means you have to have a full strategy. Are you good at it with the buyers or are you good at it with the sellers? Are you good at it with selling condos or are you looking at it as those old bungalows or bi-levels, or you are in luxury market? What market is good for you? Are you looking in a southeast of Edmonton or southwest or northeast or northwest or downtown or whatever that may be? Which area you are really knowledgeable? That is the second clue I can give it to them. They need to understand which area they can work so they can be fully expert, they can execute it, they can be fully knowledgeable. For example, you met a new buyer or a new seller. They ask you, say, hey, Mr. So-and-so, how's the market? If you do not know what your stats are, what properties are selling, what properties are not selling, it means you are not having a full confidence. Number one, you need to understand your own local market stats so you can deliver the valuable knowledge toward your client. If they can see that you know, you have a knowledge, you can earn that trust. You earn the trust, then everything else follow along. So my advice for the all new person, which they do not have any strategy in real estate industry, they need to know a one field where they can work. Pick any field, every field will be good. Secondly, pick a one area. Number three, you have to be knowledgeable every day. Check what is hot, what is not hot, what is selling, what is not selling. For example, a couple of months the market was very, very hot. Everything was selling, but now all of a sudden, boom, market went down. What is the reason behind market went down? It means that is called knowledge. So if you are really wanting to be successful, make sure you have a full strategy, how you can execute it yourself and what things you can work and which properties you can work and which client you are going to work, because every client is not made for you and you are not made for every client. So let's talk about it. Point number 3. Fear of mistakes, desire to look good. This is the biggest mistake all the new agents make. What do you mean? They just wanted to become a shiny dollar. They think that they are so cool and they know everything about it and they don't want to pretend to make a mistake. You know, in the last 20 years, I don't think I make myself perfect, but I make 20 million mistakes. Every day I make a mistake. Yes, I make a mistake, but I make myself better next day. If I make a mistake today, it teach me a lesson, but tomorrow that mistake make me strong that, hey, when I'm doing that same thing over and over, I'm not gonna make that mistake. So all the new agents who is watching this video, I wanted to let you know, make as much as mistake you are going to make. Make it. It's gonna happen no matter what, because you're not perfect. When you're born, do you know how to fly a plane? No. You do a baby step, correct? You do start you slowly, you make mistakes and learn out of that. It means don't pretend that you know everything, because the time you start pretending that you are looking good, you know everything about it, clients are very, very smart. They judge you. At that time, what is going to happen? You're going to lose your trust. The trust, when the time you can lose the trust, they can say that, oh, this guy is just only faking. When you are faking, at the time, you're gone out of the market. So my best advice for all the new agents, if you are new in this industry, make as much as mistake you can. Write it down that, hey, this is the mistake I make it today, tomorrow I'm not going to do. Hey, you make a video, you stumble, you make a mistake, tomorrow learn out of that. But don't stop. Don't think that I'm going to be 100% perfect and then I'm going to do that. Doesn't matter your social media. It doesn't matter your postcard. You send a postcard to a wrong place and you do not get anything else. That's okay. Things gonna take time to become successful. Biggest mistake is that they wanted to get result like this. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Patience is the key to success, okay? For 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, just close your eyes. Close your eyes and just work. Do not think that you sell 1 home, 2 homes, 3 homes, 10 homes, whatever that may be, or whatever the goals you have, but as much as you can learn from your own past mistakes, make yourself strong, you will be the most powerful person upcoming years, okay? So that's the number 3. So let's talk about it, number 4. No or wrong model. What does that mean to you? No or wrong model. Most of the agents, they either come individual or they join the team. They just wanted to group up all the new and they just, for example, you're in one room. You are you're gonna see what is doing in that room and you are just pretending that you are gonna be the best out of those. But for example, who you are hanging around, think if you're hanging around with 5 wise people, you will be the wise people. If you're hanging out with the 5 stupid people, and you're gonna become yourself stupid. So it means, what does that mean to you? To make yourself better, you need to have a model, role model. You need to understand who you really wanted to become. That is the biggest mistake all the new agents makes. It means what they do, they just start up. They just see what other people are doing because their own mindset, because that's how we grew up. If I wanted to see that in my classroom, I'm the smartest kid, it means I need to change the classroom. I need to go somewhere else where everybody is more smarter than me. My best advice for everybody, put it this way, if I look at it in the last 20 years, I have close to 50 role models. Some people are silent, some people are active, some people I really admire. Like, you have to have a model or you have to have a coach who you can definitely learn or you can follow it. Then you can become like that person. For example, I have a couple of people, I'm not gonna name those people, but they are my role models. They are sitting somewhere in all across Canada or in the US. I mastermind with them and say, how you guys do? What do you guys do differently? So I can learn from them. I wanted to make myself better. My best advice for all the people, don't sit in one room and see what they are doing. Get out of that room and try to make at least minimum 5 role models. It doesn't matter whoever they are, whoever you just see that those people are, you know what, that person is working really hard. He's very, very successful. He's doing tons of sales. He's doing this and he's doing that. You need to go talk to that person and see what that person is doing differently than you. I guarantee you, all the people out there, they're open books. Real estate is not a closed book, it's open book. It's a very simple. The only thing is this, you need to get up and you need to learn who you really want to become. So that the biggest mistake all the agents make, they don't have any model. If you don't have a model, if you're watching this video, make sure, write it down, 5 good agents, whoever in this area. Go talk to them. Go interview them. You need them, they don't need you. You're hungry, they're not hungry. Okay, so that's a mistake number 4 if you understand that. So let's talk about the mistake number 5 and how we can overcome, how we can make ourselves better. So let's talk about it. Their gas station is only open 1 day, 1 hour a week. What does that mean to you? You know that real estate is all about math. Every single thing counts in real estate. If you're gonna work 1 hour, you're gonna get paid for 1 hour. You're gonna work 20 hours, you're gonna get paid for 20 hours. The biggest challenge in new agent industry, they wanted to work only 20 hours and they wanna get paid for 60 hours. That's never gonna happen. Today's market is that if you wanted to work for 60 hours and expect to get paid 20, you're winning the game. But you cannot do this. For example, a lot of people, they are just only sit and wait and somebody can call them. Never can happen. Only options, either wait and think something can happen, or just wake up and make it happen. What does that mean to you? It means a lot of people, they do not have a lot of client to work. They don't have a lot of client to work. At that point, their momentum goes down. Momentum goes down, it means because they did not do any activities to generate new client. You all need to understand, real estate is only sales and marketing. Sales and marketing. It means you understand, you sell, but you market your product. As you know that in real estate, there's 4 major core components where you can get more successful and be in front of everybody so that your gas station open 24 hours. Number 1, if you're a brand new agent, you need to build your database. How many people out there, I tell them, I say, look, I understand that you don't have 100 clients, but I guarantee you, the people who are brand new, they know 100 people. If they know 100 people, you make those 100 people as your database and start working with them. That's a step number 1. Step number 2, can you do open houses? Open houses is a new opportunity to put yourself in front of other people so they acknowledge that you exist in a market, you meet new people, you never know who the people are going to be buying from you, but at least, are you committed? As I mentioned to you, are you interested or committed? If you're committed, you should be doing at least 4 to 8 open house a week. Not a week, at least a month. Why? Because you have a time. If you have a time and you don't have anybody to come and see you, spend that time wisely so you can generate new opportunity for yourself. For example, my tip for everybody, they should do at least minimum 4 to 6 open house a month. That's tip number 2. Number 3, pick a one area. Don't master yourself all over the city. You cannot be good at it. You will be good at it, small area. Start, it doesn't matter whatever the area you can pick. You can pick up an apartment building, you can pick up a small neighborhood, you can pick up a one zone or whatever that may be. But try yourself to be a master at it. When you're master at it, every people wanted to come down to see you. By putting yourself all over, you're skinned there. You are not master onto it. So pick a one area, master on that area, then grow the next area. That's called geographic. Number 3. Number 4, online. Online presence is very, very important. Don't feel shy. Oh, I cannot do this thing. I cannot go on a virtual open house. I cannot do a video. I cannot do a social media post. You guys all has to understand, if you are not visible in social media, it doesn't matter on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, you name it, all the social media, you are lost yourself. You are in 2022. In next coming 2 years, real estate gonna change big time. So I wanted to make sure that you understand. If you understand this gas station formula, it means you need to open your gas station 24 hours. If your gas station is 24-hour open, you will get 24 hours outcome. Your online presence is there, your geographic presence is there, you're doing an open house, you're sending your database. Hey, that's called your core, and you're connecting with them. Ask yourself what you guys are doing in this moment and what you guys are missing. If you're missing out of this 4, do it right now. That's my best advice for you. So stay tuned, part number 2, so you can watch the next video, which is very important. If you don't watch this video 1, you're not gonna understand the video number 2. So stay tuned, I'll be back in a moment.